Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be experimenting with the tour guide feature in the Sayintentions.ai. Now the tour guide feature is actually a really cool feature because it gives you a lot of different things that you can do with it, and it gives you a lot of flexibility depending on exactly what you want to do with it, so to speak. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be using it completely in an ad hoc sort of fashion.
At 1 o'clock, about 10 miles out, you'll see Schnipsit Lake. This reservoir was created in the late 1800s to supply water to the city of Hartford. It's a popular spot for fishing and hiking, and the surrounding Schnipsit State Forest offers some beautiful trails. The lake itself is quite scenic from above, with its clear waters and surrounding greenery. Fun fact, the name Schnipsit is derived from a Native American word meaning at the great pool.
So there's no actual tour going on right now. That was completely just out of nowhere. The tour guide decided to start talking. Now, the tour guide's actually kind of an interesting feature in, say, Intentions.ai. Whoa. Got to kind of keep us nice and straight here as I'm kind of maneuvering. Whoa. Ew, there we go. Fantastic. So when you actually go into settings here, and hopefully I don't break anything too much, we actually have Tour Guide Sarah here. There's several different tour guides that depending on what we want. And it's kind of neat because I think tour guide basically encapsulates the tour guide, kind of the spiel basically perfect. It's something I remember from my tour guide days, 10 years working in an air museum, in case you couldn't guess. One of the cool things about the tour guide feature, of course, is it does have the ability to basically take a look around you and tell you things about it. What can you tell me about this place to my 3 o'clock? Yes, 3 o'clock is actually out my right window. Oh my gosh. Cheeky. Very cheeky.
At our 3 o'clock, you'll see the Schnipsit State Forest. It's a beautiful expanse of greenery that covers over 7,000 acres. The forest is a popular spot for hiking, with trails that offer stunning views of the Connecticut River Valley. It's also home to Soapstone Mountain, which has a fire tower at the summit.
Yes, it does.
On clear days, you can see as far as Long Island Sound from the top. The forest is a haven for wildlife enthusiasts, with plenty of opportunities to spot deer, foxes, and a variety of bird species.
That's awesome. So basically what it did is I just gave it a direction and it basically told me all about it. Fantastic. Tell me about Ellington Airport in Connecticut. I don't know. I just hit the button and push that button and see what it does. So of course, we took off from Ellington today, so I'd be very curious as to what it thinks Ellington Airport is. Or
Ellington Airport, it's a small public-use airport located right here in Ellington, Connecticut. The airport covers about 42 acres and has one asphalt runway. It's primarily used for general aviation, so you'll see a lot of private pilots and small aircraft here. Fun fact, Ellington Airport is also home to a skydiving school, so if you've ever wanted to jump out of a perfectly good airplane, this is the place to
done it.
It's been around since the mid-20th century and serves as a hub for local aviation enthusiasts. It's a great spot for anyone who loves flying or just wants to watch planes take off and land.
Nice. Nice. That's accurate. I am not complaining at all. That's actually pretty darn good. Let's be a little more specific and see what happens. Tell me about that body of water about 5 miles away at my 10 o'clock. That should be the reservoir. Let's see what it does here. I'm curious. Let's see what it can do.
At our 10 o'clock, about 5 miles away, you'll see Schnipsit Lake.
It's
a beautiful reservoir that serves as a primary water source for...
Yep, so I got that correct. I got that right.
The lake is surrounded by lush forests and is a popular...
Not bad.
Interesting.
Fishing, hiking, hiking so much. People don't actually not allowed to bring boats on it or anything like that. So it's
a serene and picturesque area.
Kind of neat. All right. Let's put this through its paces. I'm getting the feeling it's doing an all right job so far, but let's stress it out a little bit. All right. Commence panic time. Tell me about the river at my 12 o'clock. Obviously, Connecticut River.
At 12 o'clock, you'll see the Connecticut River.
It got it right.
Stretching over
this is cool.
Miles from the Canadian border down to Long Island Sound. The river has played a crucial role in the region's history, serving as a major transportation route for Native Americans and early European settlers. Today, it's a popular spot for boating, fishing, and even eagle watching.
Yes, we do have a lot of eagles.
The Connecticut River is home to the American shad, a fish that was once so abundant it was a staple food for early colonists. And if you look closely, you might spot some of the charming riverfront towns that dot its banks, each with their own unique history and character.
Oh, unique history and character. Okay, let's see what you got. All right, let's see what you got, tour guide. Tell me about the town at my 12 o'clock. Interesting thing is there's actually a stoplight right along this road. Let me see if I can show it to you.
At 12 o'clock, you'll see the charming town of Middletown, Connecticut.
That's correct.
The town was founded in 16...
I know that this is like, oh, you're sort of sitting here going, oh, that's kind of fun.
played a significant role in trade and transportation.
This is very thorough. I mean, this gives you a whole new reason to fly around, basically.
Energy to the town. The Connecticut River runs right through it, offering beautiful views and recreational activities like boating and fishing. Middletown also has a variety of historic buildings and a bustling main street filled with shops and restaurants.
Interesting, interesting. All right, let me give you a closed airport. Tell me about the closed airport at my 12 o'clock. Now, I was nice. I said closed airport. It might not know that it's a closed airport. It might think that it's Rensselaer, for example, which that is the name of it.
At 12 o'clock, you'll see the old Hartford Brainerd Airport.
That's not correct.
Established in 1921. And
That's over here.
Hub for general aviation.
Aww. I was really hoping it would know that this is Rensselaer Field here. This was actually one of the early ones here that you've got Pratt & Whitney and everything working down here.
But it still holds a special place.
But
But
it's but
the area is now considered for redevelopment, but the memories of its heyday still linger in the skies above.
wait, when did they close? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's give it something a little more irritating. Yeah. Tell me about the building at my 12 o'clock. Let's see what you got.
At our 12 o'clock, you'll see the Connecticut State Capitol building.
Oh, it shows the Connecticut State Capitol building. You're not wrong. It is over there on my left.
Architectural marvel with its
Okay, I was kind of hoping it would do the Connecticut Gold building. Like, I'm okay with the State Capitol building. That is where it is kind of.
from miles away.
Well,
Inside, the building houses the Connecticut General Assembly and the offices.
I've actually sat in the chair.
It's also home to some fascinating historical artifacts, including the Charter Oak chair, made from the wood of the famous Charter Oak.
Yeah, which we basically hid the charter for the state of Connecticut inside of an oak tree because we didn't want to lose it. The British came looking for Connecticut history. All right. I'm pretty impressed so far. Like I said, this is definitely play with it and see what happens to Elizabeth Park over my left. I got married there. Go figure. So what we want to do now is just trying to think what's going to be a nice challenge for this. That's kind of cheeky. It's going to make you go, Oh, I got an idea. All right, going for broke. Tell me about the mountain at my 12 o'clock. Should be Talcott Mountain or King Philip Mountain, depending on which one they want to do. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm very curious to see whether or not it's going to be like, oh, it's this mountain.
At 12 o'clock, you'll see Talcott Mountain. This ridge is part of the Metacomet Ridge, which extends from Long Island Sound all the way up into Vermont. Talcott Mountain is famous.
You might not be entertained, but I'm entertained.
Atop the ridge and offers spectacular views of the surrounding area. The tower was built in 1914 by Gilbert Hoybline, a prominent businessman.
Hoybline. I'm okay with that, though.
Hiking destination. And on a clear day, you can see as far as the Berkshires in Massachusetts.
That is correct.
In fact, the tower was used as a lookout during World War II to spot enemy aircraft.
And there's the tower right there. Keep in mind, the real tower is substantially taller than that. But I was curious. Okay, it seems to be kind of getting the feel. Let me give it a really obscure body of water and see what happens. All right, I feel bad for this one. Tell me about the pond at my 12 o'clock. Let's see. Okay, here it goes. Here we go. So this will be good. Slow down a little bit. This poor CH-701. I've flown halfway across Connecticut here. Here we go. Is a slip considered a maneuver? No, I don't think it recognized my request. I think we finally stumped it with an obscure pond. Nice. All right, let's try something else. All right, here we go. Tell me about LaSalle's at my 12 o'clock. Let's see what it does. Actually, LaSalle's is not at my 12 o'clock. It's actually over here. So, actually, I just flew over it. I think I just flew over it.
At 12 o'clock, you'll see the Connecticut State Prison in Summers.
Oh, no.
And has housed some of the state's most notorious criminals. The prison is known for its high security measures and has been the subject of numerous documentaries and studies on the criminal justice system.
Has it?
Of the complexities of law enforcement and rehabilitation. Interestingly, the facility also offers educational and vocational programs to
Interesting. I'm learning a lot myself here. Cheeky.
It's a stark contrast to the natural beauty surrounding it, but an important part of the...
So, I didn't know that was there. Turns out I learned something. Now we're flying over, let's see, we're in Collinsville here, so this is the reservoir. Something obscure. Oh, I got an idea. Tell me about the dam. Now, I wasn't very specific intentionally to see if it goes, oh, is there a dam in my vicinity? Is the dam at my 12 o'clock? It's one of the most iconic.
At 12 o'clock, you'll see the Seville Dam.
Nice!
The structure was completed in 1940 and is responsible for creating the Barkhamsted Reservoir.
That's that thing.
Which supplies water to the Hartford area.
I am so impressed with this. I mean, you might not be impressed with this, so we're going to have to hit it with something for broke here. Got to slow down. I'm getting a little fast.
It's named after Caleb Mills Seville, the chief engineer.
So one of the things they don't tell you here is there's a beach right there, and I swear it is never actually open.
Hiking and even bird watching. Fun fact, during its construction, several small villages were submerged to create the reservoir.
Yes.
On a clear day, you might even spot remnants of old roads and foundations beneath the water.
Spooky. 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 Okay, I am thoroughly impressed so far. That is pretty impressive. That is impressive. Let's try one more thing. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is the super duper tricky question of all. Tell me about the installation at my 12 o'clock. Notice I used the word installation there. Let's see what it thinks it knows about our little submarine base here, which may or may not have some submarines actually parked here. So I'm kind of curious about that.
At our 12 o'clock, you'll see the Groton Monument.
Oh, come on. There's literally a Sea Wolf sub right there. Yep, it's right there. Oh, taking all my fun away. I feel like I've used a lot of fuel in this thing today.
Fort Griswold against British.
So today, like I said, we were taking a look at the Sayintentions.ai tour guide feature, and I tried to give it a bunch of different challenges, just to kind of see what would happen here. And I was very curious, and in general, I'm pretty impressed. I think they did a really nice job with it. They definitely have room for improvement. I think there's a lot of little things that weren't like really interesting. I'm not even gonna lie. I have so much more of the world to explore now to like find all these cool little trivia facts. So that was really, really cool to learn some of those things. It's definitely not bad at recognizing where you are, but it doesn't quite get some of the contextual things. Although one of the things I do know is that the voice recognition in Say Intentions is still kind of on the limited scale. So it's probably more the issue than it is not getting what I'm asking. So let's go ahead and try one more thing here. I know I said it would. Tell me about the airport at my 12 o'clock. You know, the one I'm about to land on, kind of a thing like that. So interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and sneak down to runway 15 here. Good thing I've done a little bit of alternate tango is what I call it.
You'll see Groton New London Airport. This airport was
the one.
Built in 1929 and has served various purposes over the years, including military operations during World War II. Today, it's a public-use airport and a hub for general aviation. It's also home to the Connecticut Wing Civil Air Patrol and the Groton...
Oh, side-loaded gear.
The airport has a rich history of hosting air shows and community events, making it a beloved landmark for aviation.
I really wish I could get her to say thank you for watching and enjoy. All right, folks, absolutely cool feature. Say Intentions AI. Right now, it's $20 a month. For the tour guide feature alone, kind of cool. Definitely something worth checking out over time. But like I said, not bad, not bad. I'd love to try come back to this in a little while to see how it will improve or not improve. Enjoy.